Yo, yo, yo. Let me turn it down. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. What it do? What's the word? How are you? No, I'm just playing. How y'all doing today? What's up? What's the word, man? Hopefully everybody's good out there today, man. Definitely appreciate everybody who slid through today, man. So we had a ham bone in the building, early 640 swag with the hashtag Flight Club airdrops, meant to win, meth token, all that good stuff, man. And if you didn't know, now you know that today is Friday, the day that you normally get a chance to accumulate those meth tokens from the Prepare to Flight NFT created by the Flight Club, man. Shouts out to the entire team, everybody who's making this a possibility, from the people who are helping kind of mod the Discord, just kind of being there, making their own posts, telling people about it, and getting more eyes on the project. It is greatly appreciated, guys. So I definitely don't want that to go unnoticed. What up, grind time? Yo, yo. What's good, flight crew, man? Nothing too much, man. Another day, another dollar, another dip, another flip, man. So we got to a point yesterday where ETH was pretty volatile, man. We got down to 1,300 and some change, man, which is actually one of the areas that I predicted we got to if we broke the critical support we were sitting on. So it was a fun night, but we did have some a bit of retracement going on, man. It's almost about 2% of a run going on within a short period of time. 24-hour period after that dump. We'll continue up. It's Friday, lack of value, and we'll check those levels in a second. What up, Eddie T? What's the word, man? Eddie T always saying those good things. Smash that like button, sub, man, hit the bell if you want to get some extra brownie points, man, so you can show up when I randomly post some things, man, you know, because I'm actually going to start randomly doing some, looking into doing some YouTube shorts and essentially doing some informational things just on the market period, maybe doing a breakdown in layman terms rather than kind of making people really have to dig into the information, even though you're presenting the information type of ordeal, if that makes sense to you guys. But what up, everyone? And like I said, greatly appreciate you guys coming through.
Classy.
Been trying random ass playlists. They demonetize everything I do, so it's just like YOLO at this point. All right, so let me go ahead and switch my screen. Monday I will be back on camera and blame my girl. Don't blame me. Well, actually, you can blame Cash. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's mostly Cash's fault. Don't know if I'm feeling this beat. Yeah, I'm not feeling the beat. All right, that's not bad. Yeah, that part. All right, that's good. I mean, wait till it drops. You never know if the beat sucks until it drops. Then you just, you know what I mean? All right, but in the meantime, between time while the beat's dropping, man, we got Bitcoin $20,000. So we did break above that 19K range, which is cool. Looking nice and breezy. Almost about 2% up right now currently on Bitcoin, which is not a bad thing at all, period, man. A little bit of a transition upwards, which I figured that once we got to a bottom, we would bounce a little bit, come back up. It's actually back at my downtrend line. It got rejected around that downtrend line right now too. So that doesn't really mean too much of anything right this second. Depends on the volume that comes in, but we'll look at the chart and kind of go over that too. Ethereum is at $1,446, up about 2.1%. So looking mighty nice. BNB's up about 2% also, man. So it looks like about 2 to 5% run for a couple different coins out here in these streets, coins and tokens out here. 278. Matic is 106 right now. Dogecoin 6 cents. All right, now I kind of like the beat. Anybody else kind of like vibing with the beat randomly? All right, $18 for Solana, but it's up 7.6%, which is crazy, man. So it definitely had a little bit of a dip. So if anybody was shorting Solana during that dip, man, they made some money. Up 5% on Shiba Inu. Never a bad thing to see those type of things occur. And what do we got? We got Crow at 6 cents, up about 3.7%. Not bad. Not bad. All right, so dive into some charts and kind of explain the weird statement that I made by telling you guys that it dove in the market super heavy, but at the same time of it diving, we did make it right back up to our downtrend line. Oh shit, I hate when I do that. I don't even know if that's in the right spot, guys. Please don't judge me if it's not. If it is, I'm super cold because that was like magnetism right there. All right, so magnetics. You guys just made a word up. Don't judge me. All right, so downtrend we were on. What time frame? This is a day time frame. A little harder. Oh yeah, that's shitty to see right there. Let's do this one. We'll start 1 hour and then we'll go up from there, just to get a perspective on what we're looking at. All right, so green line. Well, I guess I can make it red, right? This is a downtrend, right? All right, so red line is indicating our downtrend that we were in. You can see right around this range right here is where we had that significant drop off. We dropped, we didn't stop to use this as a support at all, period. Ignored it completely, stopped right underneath it. Looked like we wanted to go back up and kind of retrace to this local support level that we had, but it didn't work out too well. Continued to keep coming down and found a level right here, so where it kind of bottomed out, went a little bit lower, came back up, and then this level is where it started to have like the buyback up, and then we had more of a sell-off, came lower than where we previously were. So we had the initial sell-off, looks like we were trying to recuperate, got rejected around this range at this resistance level, if you will, and got pushed down to around this range, bottomed out 2 times around this support level, which is what we're kindly rocking at right this second. Then we got to the upside to where we were kind of seeing some buying pressure, significant sell-off coming back in, kind of letting us know we're still in a bear. Then transition back up, and this is where we're currently at right now, back at this downtrend line, possibly going to use it as a resistance level and maybe consolidate around one of these support levels, as it did break above this significant resistance level that it did break down below. So maybe we bam break that through as we're talking, see if it sells back down and uses it as a resistance level, or if it keeps kind of jamming up and kind of has more value until we get up to some of these more interesting levels of 1500 and 1530 or so. It just depends on how much volume we get, but it looks like it's getting pressed down a little bit, so we'll have to sit and watch this one. This is actually an interesting one to see the market go down significantly. A lot of people probably super panic sold at the bottom, losing money, because once you sell on these exchanges, you actually do not get the rate that it says. It's usually about $15 to $20 off, and so you got to accommodate from buying and selling about $15 off of the unit price that you'll be purchasing. So most people don't incorporate that into their losses or gains per se. So but yeah, man, let's see who else we got in the building. What up, baby fat? What's the word? How you feeling today? What's up, baby fat? How you doing? You know me, just stopping by, dropping some knowledge as usual. People want to absorb it like a sponge, they're more than welcome to. Just adding the visuals that we normally will be talking about in the spaces, or that Big Hen be trying to orange juice out of me during spaces, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get me to pull up charts and whatnot. But besides that, man, it is Friday, man, and it is an opportunity to, if you guys have any other projects you guys are looking into, something that you were trying to get back into once the market kind of did a turnaround, which it looks like it has a little bit of a relief from the downtrend that we had previously. But always be careful. What are we looking into? What's in the portfolios? What charts are interesting to people right now? We can pull some stuff up and kind of look at it. This ain't a bad playlist. I might add this playlist to the playlist. I don't know. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's gonna press past this resistance level right here that's created by actually two things, this downtrend line and this resistance level that was created previously during the last time it actually had a run up? It'll be interesting to kind of see what happens, man. Got some room to go down, got some room to go up, man. But I mean, I would like to see it push towards the upside, but it could keep this range and, you know what I mean, sell off from here and maybe keep pushing downward. Either way, this is still not a bad recovery at all, period. Not a bad recovery. Looks like around this range previously when we had a heavy downtrend, it actually sold off, came back to this range, and had a really good rally up. I wonder if it rinses and repeats that. Let me see right here. Let me see a circle for you guys. Right here, it did it. Right here, you can see it had a little rally up. So maybe we're at the launch pad. That's why we're getting so much volume in, or we're at the level to where people kind of want to get back in some skin in the game. But you also have the flip side to it right here, where it came into this range, didn't hold, and then sold off further, and then consolidated at a lower range, then it went up. So we got some different options here, especially with this downtrend still being active. So kind of see what gets pushed out here our way. But seeing 1300 and then seeing it go up about $70 in a 24-hour period is not bad at all. If you were stabled up during that, hopped in close to around the bottom, around like, it didn't have to be 1375, maybe get around like 1380 or so, you're still up a little bit. You're up about 100 bones right now per Ethereum that you put in. So it dipped, but there was still a hell of an opportunity to make money throughout that dip. And for Bitcoin, you can see this is a channel that I expected it to actually use as a support level. But as you can see, when we had that downtrend in the market, came down, tried to attempt to use it as a support level for a couple of days, and then we just fell off of a cliff pretty much. Bam, landed here, attempted again to try to use it as a support level, didn't work out too well, got bought back up, and then we had a massive sell-off, not upholding this as a support and ignoring this entire channel that it's traded in previously. So came to a lower low at that point, so, and then kind of bottomed out, found another range to just trade sideways at. Now we're getting a little bit of value in, kind of similar that we're seeing in Ethereum. Ape had a little, Bone had a little bit of a run, bottomed out around this range. What was it, like $1.50, pretty much $1.48, $1.50 range. Bottomed out around there, and we're still seeing some volume, but we're battling with this resistance level right now currently. So if you got in on Bone at 150, you're up about 20 cents per token that you actually do have. So kudos to you and paying attention to the volatility in the market and kind of playing on those swings. I mean, when I see huge downtrends in the market like this, it's actually pretty damn exciting. Why? Because I'm doing my best to, I guess per se, time the bottom so that I can kind of benefit and get as much money throughout this period as possible, because I know that crypto is not over with. It's still a super volatile point. They're not going to let it fall to a super sell price to where everybody just gets to buy in at this super low price of like 500-600 without them getting a piece of the pie and playing with that volatility first. We got CPI coming on Tuesday, so people are going to be playing with the volatility throughout the weekend, probably really more so towards Sunday and Monday. We're going to see more volatility in the market. So just gotta watch out, see what's going on. A little bit of push in Shiba Inu also. Little push, not bad at all after a downtrend, which if I still extend my line, it's still technically in a downtrend if you want to be honest about it. Shit. So we'll see if it's just a temporary pump similar to Ethereum and Bitcoin, or if we go lower than where we currently are right now. We got a couple different options out here on the table. Couple different options. Let's look at Matic really quick. Same with Matic, still in a downtrend, still active downtrend. Looks like it's locked in. Actually, if I was to draw a trend line on this one, it'd be pretty similar to what we were just looking at. A little bit of volume coming in, hitting the resistance level. Got to push past that resistance, or it's possibly going to go down. Keeping up with the trend line. Same thing with Blur. It's just and the reason these are all doing this, it doesn't mean they're shitty tokens or coins or anything like that. It's just the volume inside of the market is just not there right this second, and people are swing trading more than anything else. So people are playing on the volatility and really eating like that, you know what I mean? So we may go up. We're having a little bit of run. We bottomed out around this range on Blur. Maybe run up to around this 57, 58 range, maybe even go above it, and then get pressed back down and keep going on our downtrend or trade sideways, probably around the 50 to 52 cent range. That'll be like best case scenario at this point, as everything is kind of slid into a downtrend. But it's interesting to kind of view all of these different things and kind of see how things are going on. What's going on, Roberta? What's the word? How you feeling today? But like I tell you guys, if you guys have any tokens you guys want me to look at the charts, or you guys are interested in looking into a little bit deeper, Friday is our day where we normally go outside the realm what we normally talk about. So I will be getting into some smaller market caps directly after this short break. But if you guys have something that you guys want me to check out, throw it in the chat. I'll pull it up. We'll pull the chart up, and then we'll look at some different things, man. See if there's anything out there that's worth getting into, especially with this downtrend, man. There's some fire sales out there. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, guys. Yo, I love the fact this is a new playlist I haven't done yet, and I come back into Eminem, Superman, and Scream. That was probably the perfect timing right there. I don't know if they knew I was coming back in, but it was perfect. But thank you for chilling out, everybody, man. As you guys can see, man, we got a couple green things in the market right this second, and I don't mean green beans. So we got some opportunities that have kind of played out, man. Not a whole lot of volume, but some that are more volatile than the other that I've been paying attention to, and I'm actually gonna put our Discord on game with them, just because I feel like, man, volatile swings of like 50 to like 100% are kind of easy to capitalize depending on what type of revenue you're putting into the market, as long as the gas fees make sense. I mean, going up 100% or doubling your money is never bad. So it's definitely some different ones I'll be charting and putting into our risky play section, especially with the market being down and this little pump that we're having right this second. We're actually at a 1400, almost 1480 Ethereum. So if you think about the logic of that, we've gone up $100 pretty much from where we were previously last night, and then $102 to be exact, because we're at 1375. Then we still may possibly have some range to go, pumping towards the weekend, or maybe we retrace back down below the our trend line that we're at. Just depends. And let me show you guys what quick. Speaking about, so you guys remember the trend line we were just looking at? Bam, pops up, peaks above, better view. It still got range to run if the volume is there. I say possibly to 1530 or so if it gets enough volume within a short period of time, or it could sell back off too, man. There's no guarantee that we're gonna get volume. There's just range for it to kind of pick up steam if it really wanted to, possibly even get to like 1560 or so, but you never know. Let me see what I have. I have vote up, vote retraced a little bit. We already talked about that. Let's see. Oh, some random things. I think Baby Fat me looking at Tonic. Looked at Blur already. I'm gonna look at World just because it's something that we looked at previously before, and it's still currently same trend with downtrend as it's been in, man. And I really would like to time something out on this one. This one's been an interesting one, to say the very least about it. That say time was up 5.5. So I put this downtrend line just as an idea of where we're kind of going. I really could have put it in another direction. This is actually a bit off. Now that I'm actually just staring at the shit, but it serves its purpose. We're still currently in the same downtrend we were. We haven't broken out of it or deviated from that path just yet. A little bit of volume though, which is great. Recently broke a level that they need to hold, which would be around this range right here. But if it continues down, then we'll probably see a trade within that range right before it broke out previously, which it should use it as support if it does get around that range. And that might actually be, once again, kind of like the launching pad from where we actually take off from again, depending on volume and what's going on as far as status of the token. But yeah, you guys are a little quiet today, man. Let me know if you guys got anything you guys want me to search on up. If not, I might take on some NFTs, man, and maybe call it a little bit earlier, man. Let me see this second on Bollocks. Hell, I don't even know where I had it. This is why my lines, like, if you guys ever seen, like, I'm like, damn, that's just off. It's because I do that so often, it makes no sense. See if we trade sideways around this range or deviate. Seems like it wants to try to use this as a support. Still relatively healthy chart, man. Consolidated, got some different levels of support that are gonna play as resistance. Also, don't get me wrong, as we move forward and go up, but we'll hold it as good support levels as we move forward. What else we got? See if meth is still surviving. I know it was shut down last time. Yep. See, look, got turned back on again. Like, they're playing with this one. This is wild. Like, you couldn't make any purchases last time. Now you can. I guess somebody purchased like $700 worth. And then what? Wait, no, 8 sales and then 5 buys. But the volume's $0, and I'm lost. Shit, if this was any other token, nobody would buy it off of this. They were like, man, it's a damn rug pull, but the prices are so good on this shit. People are waiting for it to unbreak again so they can buy the good prices rather than pay the heftier fee for the methane token. But yeah, man, you guys got anything that you guys are looking at currently right now? See, USDT is trending. Blur bone. I gotta come up with next Friday. I'm gonna come up with my own just pack of random things to look at. Everybody's out of ideas nowadays, especially with the market being down. What was I gonna? There was another one I was gonna pull up. I can't remember. As soon as I wanted to pull it up, I drew brain fart trying to get to it. Let me see. All right, yo, let's just check out our NFT floors and rotate. Still got this sexy bug right here, man. This is a pretty nice one for 0.12. I'm not gonna lie to you. And they're still minting. They got about I think about 100 and some change left, man, for you guys to mint, and a bunch of raffles going out if you guys have not minted one of these yet. So price is actually cheaper as Ethereum went down. So take advantage of things you can take advantage of, right? refresh. It looked like it refreshed, but let me make sure. See a couple more. All right, so floor for the OG bulls right now currently is 0.37. Got a couple more. This football bull's been here for a little bit, man. Let's see where our cheapest flight club trade is right now. Had a couple purchases recently. This one, there was one cheaper. All right, so the cheapest one will be this is James Pilot for 0.7. Look for the next one up. And then 0.89, so 0.7 and pretty much 0.9. Yeah, it's 0.7 and 0.9, I think, so that's not bad. $537 a fiat. Not bad, not bad. At a resurrected, is this a ghost? Yeah, it was a resurrected ghost. Sell for, what was it, 0.22? Yeah, 0.22, it's not bad. Probably like the only ghost listed. Floor is a little bit higher than it was before. It's not that 0.07, it's 0.0, pretty much 0.09. Which is 128 bucks. Route Thief offers are about 109 bucks right now. Was there a military in 0.7? Did I miss? Oh, damn. I scrolled right past them. Okay, good catch. So we got 3 underneath 1 ETH right now. Three underneath 1 ETH right now. Okay, not bad. All right, let's look at the utilities. I got one of it. Hey, you would you end up grabbing an OG or a teen? Another one bad. Great deal. Yeah, there's definitely some great deals going on right now. And they came a lot lower than they were before. And I'm telling you guys, most people don't understand the concept that when you get good people that are actually in possession of those NFTs, man, it's the access fee is a little bit different like that, you know what I mean? A little different. All right, so this right here, guys, I got this pulled up because this is interesting. This is the Bulls and Apes refund wallet. Let's refresh. There are 335 items in here now. Keep in mind that beforehand, there was only 15 NFTs to get returned, I believe it was. See, BEP refund. So this is the BEP refund wallet. So these are all of the apes to get returned and all of the bulls to get returned. They put them all in one wallet. So I think there's only 15 bulls. So there's about 300 plus apes inside this wallet, I think, then, right, if my calculations are correct. So these are all the apes that got returned. Was everything that got returned, let's put it that way. Yeah, it's crazy. It was like 50 last night. All right, so this is where it stops right here. This is where we get to the apes at. So you see, no, the apes, the bulls. So this is a pretty decent bull. I like the poker horns. That's actually a solid one. Skateboard bull got returned. Yeah, you Hefner robe. I probably would have kept that. Kind of a plain Jane. I get it. Beard bull. He's kind of toasting. Had a boxer. And then we had 2 flight traits, which sucks, man. I would love to have these in circulation. This one's a really nice one that I really would liked to see this one out in circulation, but this one ended up getting returned. Same with this one, another flight club trait returned. So then we got this lava body that's pretty damn sick. I'm not gonna lie to you, solid. I got a team yesterday, but need another OG. Okay, 10-4, roger that. Very interesting on the ape return so far. Curious how it'll look in a full 6 months. Yeah, definitely, especially with people not really, some people are kind of putting things to the side just in case they want to return it. They're kind of letting them roll out what they want to roll out, and then I guess they're gonna return them as they feel like they have the need to return them, you know what I mean? Nobody's really pressing the issue with them having 5 more months to let them try to deliver on something that makes these apes valuable rather than just the traits per se. So that makes sense. But yeah, congratulations, Grind. That's what's up. But then, wait a minute. Cuff, what's going on, my friend? It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, what's going on, Shane, man? How you been, man? How you been, my brother? Shane in the building, man. I heard you went to London, right? How was the trip to London? How did everything go, man? Yeah, man. Hopefully the trip went well, man. Like that's definitely a pleasure to get out again, man. I remember I still remember the Vegas trip, man. I remember riding the monorail and actually just being out. The heat was ridiculous, though. He was ridiculous. I spent 10 days across the pond, had a great time. Man, that's great. That's great, man. Hopefully it was relaxing, man. Hopefully, man, because that's I'm definitely gonna schedule myself a vacation, man. I'm trying to figure out if I want to actually bring the kids, or I think I might just bring a babysitter so we can enjoy ourselves at night and then do something with the kids during the day. But it's gonna be a vacation either way. Doing a whole lot of dad stuff that day. But yeah, there's a decent amount of apes that have been returned. So let's pull this out and let's put this into perspective as far as numbers. Right. All right, so the Genesis collection, which is the OG bulls, they returned at the value that it is currently right now, not at when it was an ETH or any other time of when they actually returned it, but they returned their bulls, and right now the value inside of their wallet is 5.98 ETH. The value of the apes that have been returned right now is 57.24 ETH. So that's sizable difference between the two, but between the two you're looking at about what, like 63 ETH or so, or actually probably a little bit more than 63 ETH. So what do they do with those bulls that are returned? Man, I guess they just sit in his wallet, man. As you can see, man, they got them in there, man. I don't know. We're gonna have to ask them what's gonna happen with those. But I'm just curious also, because that's a large amount of money there, and I'm actually curious to see what we end up at the end of the day as far as this. So, you know, what's going on, Miss OG Queen, aka Miss NFT Queen? What's going on? How you feeling today? Are the Funky Flies still running? We just moved and I forgot all about them. Let's go to we'll give them their own window. I looked it up recently. No. I don't know what you consider running, but this is the floor price. Pretty much everything that got tokenized at some point they reached their original floor price once again, as the crave and the use case for methane kind of dimmed down just a little bit. We're in a transitional period. Most don't understand that, so some it was a little bit of interesting transitions as far as these floor prices, but there's, I mean, the floor price is 0.02 right now. I mean, you missed when it was at like $100 plus or something like that, but it's down to like what is it, like 30 bucks, 40 bucks right now. What is the overall thoughts on the apes? I revealed mine while in London. I have a few slight issues. What are your few slight issues that you think are going on with them? What's your problem with it? Keep in mind, you do have a 6-month money back guarantee, as we can see from the other page I had up, man. Multiple people did exercise that right to return those NFTs. So that's about 300 plus NFTs so far versus the 15 that we had last time. So about 50 more Ethereum has been returned. So very interesting. And they said that they're gonna make them regret returning it. So my thought process is, the more people that return their NFT, the more thought process they're gonna put into trying to make people feel like they're going to regret that, and try to drive the value and the price of it up also. So I'm curious to see what their rebuttal is to 300 versus the what 15 that they had previously returned, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy. But my thoughts right now is the apes are a dynamic PFP, and I think they're a little bit ahead of their time. There are some people that are really enjoying the process. There are other people that feel like the process is pricey and it takes a little bit of maneuvering to really get an ape that looks like anything. Because if we go back, so let me explain this with a visual also. So let me see, is both ape traits or just apes too? That's ape traits. Let's go to the apes collection. All right, so the main ones that you see on the floor are ones that haven't been like really done anything with, because people don't want to put the traits on it. They're trying to sell them right now. So you scroll, you start to see the ones that do have traits on it, and they look something like this one. And it's like, okay, so like, where did he's a warrior from back in the day that tackles people, and I just don't know what's going on there. It's just the traits people are getting. It's hard to kind of put together a package that really makes sense. This one's actually not bad for 0.27. This one's not horrible either if you like that type of style. This guy is going scuba diving and to spear some sharks or something like that. This one's not bad, you know what I mean? There's a couple decent combinations. This one I can tolerate. It's not bad at all, period. But this one actually smacks too. Actually, this one's actually funny, and I kind of like the swag on this one. Then we got a doctor, like an actual doctor. Like this looks like a Dr. Abe. I like that one. So we're actually getting some ones that make sense. Maybe it's the ones that they bought up, because they definitely made absolutely no sense at the beginning. Let me find it. All right, so this one just looks like somebody kind of threw some stuff on there. This one's not that horrible. Could have been worse. Where is it at? All right. Not bad. This was not bad. I can take this. This one, I don't know what's going on here. This one's like a casual. I don't know. There was maybe people started changing them up. Maybe they started getting better traits, because it looks like people are not throwing the traits on there as much. Like at first scrolling through the collection was kind of like hard. I'm like, damn, like they're just throwing the traits on there, right? But I mean, I guess it's to get your own creative flair on there, I guess. Like my boy is just he's confused. He don't know if he's gonna go play football or be a Spartan or. Like this one throws me off a little bit too. Like she's in no way, shape, or form ready to like cross anybody over. But I would be surprised if she was like a ringer. Trying to get to the more expensive ones. This one's hard. I like this one. But you get what I mean? Like this one's nice too. Definitely nice. What's going on, Justin Grover? What's the word, man? What's the word? So what are they planning to do with those OG bulls? They got returned. I don't know. That one I went through already. My issue is I feel like it was a money grab. Ooh, the meth gets your not hair pieces. If if you want anything good, you have to fork out. Well, I don't know. You get a. Well, did you open loot boxes? Let me say this first. Like you can't get this right. You could get the Scuba Steve. Saying Justin, I've been shopping too hard, eating pistachio cookies. No, not the cookies. Looks like your Globetrotting has been excellent. Yeah. Yeah, but hence why these other ones are higher priced, because this trait, like this helmet right there, that's 0.25 ETH. This helmet is 0.25 ETH. This scarf's 0.25 ETH, so that's 0.5 ETH right there. Plus the 0.22, so that's 0.72 in the 8. The Mylar body is probably a 0.1. So what's that? 0.82. So yeah, so 0.82 went into. I don't know if he changed the eyes or not. We'll give him some free eyes. But 0.82 went into this. So this person's really not really asking too much, even though it's 1.6. They're just trying to double the money that they put into it. If you look at the amount of traits that some people have, like. This one, I don't think the earrings might be epic. I gotta remember on that one. This one, I know the body's epic, the hat's epic. I don't know about the chain though. I haven't seen the chain though. So looking at 0.25, 0.25, maybe 0.1, maybe. And the rest of them are not listed. My loot box got me a male Beatles hairstyle hairpiece that was that damn. That floor is fire. What floor is fire? I got a bowling ball. Damn. Um let me see what the bowling balls are going for. Hit the traits on them. And this is what kills me the most, I think. The traits are not being valued super high, and I think if people lowered the prices of their NFTs, like he's trying to double his money, maybe if he was only trying to get like, you know what I mean, like a little bit less, maybe we put it down to 1 ETH, that would be a little bit more appealing, because it's not bad. It's got some good traits on there that's going to have resale values, but the value is just not there yet, because people are not realizing the value, and they're not enjoying it because it seems costly right this second, which is I think one of the main flaws to it, that it's not really inviting to people to come in and to want to buy these, because if we go through the buys, it's not a whole lot that are buying created apes, but some have been bought recently though. How do I end up to an actual song? They snuck that right up in there. I mean, there's a bunch of people that actually like bowling, so you might be able to sell that bowling ball though. But right now, the ping pong paddle is going for 0.009, so you could have got the ping pong paddle. Is basically what I'm saying right now. Keep that in my. Oh damn, bowling ball came up quick. It's for male or female apes though, so you got to think about that too. There's an offer for $11 right now currently, and I'm feeling generous today. I can actually match that and round that up 27 cents. I'll put an offer for $12 on there if you just want to get rid of that bowling ball. Current price is about $21 though, if you're looking at floor price of it. I haven't opened a single free box yet. Would rather buy more Flight Club NFTs versus pay gas fees on ape stuff at the moment. Hey man, I definitely appreciate that, man. I appreciate the support, and I think that's pretty much a strategic move at this point. I've kind of held off on using my methane token on that. I think the only thing I've really used my methane token on right this second is opening gobble boxes, just because it gets me replenishes, and I feel like the replenishes are gonna be like, those are going to be something that's going to be super beneficial in the future, because it's going to create something like Team Bulls, and we're going to create something that's going to be able to be sold as an asset that I feel like will have different value, because it won't be a dynamic PFP, something you got to pay additional for. It'll come, have its own rarity to it, and it'll be similar to the teams. It'll have its own demand with rarer objects in there to still be obtained, driving momentum more or less. It's kind of what I'm looking forward to a certain extent, but I'll dive more into that on the space if you guys are kind of curious about that. But yeah, I haven't really done too much. Just been kind of sitting there waiting. I actually might I might purchase a trait with 600. I really part of me just wants to try it out. Yeah, I saw that floor price for the helmet too. I need to harvest some meth also. Let me see. It's like, oh, you guys are making me want to see if I get some hair. If I get some hair. Yeah, I got enough to do it right now. Oh damn, I can open my gobble box too. Dilemmas. Yeah, I might knock it out. I don't know. I might knock it out tonight. We'll meet over there. And hope you all make good money off these damn ads. There are no yeah, it's okay. It's not terrible. It just depends on how many streams you actually do. I haven't been doing as many streams lately. Kind of trading more than anything else. But yeah, there's some cheap ass traits, and what they're currently, oh, there was one more legendary trait added, so they're getting a lot. We're getting a lot of repeats. So we got like four of those gold drip buckets. You got two different the cigar smile and the regular cigar one. That's the gold one. That's actually pretty cool. Justin, if you would have got the golden bowling ball, it was about 0.6 ETH that's going for right now. 1.8 ETH if you want an alpha shirt, which I guess essentially is cheaper than getting an alpha bull right now currently. But yeah, some people are going underneath the actual price they paid. This one's not bad though. I like this outfit, so that's one I've been keeping my eye on. This has actually been a favorite. I've heard people like this skin. Hey, $9 in gas fees to open a loot box. The coolness of owning an ape goes away after you see how much you need to invest. Like owning a Lamborghini, but no money for gas to drive it. Yeah, yeah. So I think that's going to be the case for some people because, like you pretty much said, the legendary traits are pretty much the cooler traits that people would like to see on their apes. I think look like the gold body is in here, the ruby body. Where's the ruby body? Ruby body right here. I'm pretty sure ghost body and some other things are gonna be here. I'm not really the biggest fan of the horns, and I don't want to go with ties because I don't feel like that'd be like super sought after. I don't know about the blades either. Like this whole bottom like row right here, these two rows right here, I'll probably be upset if I got these. The gold snapback with the crown, maybe not so much. That's not bad. I feel like I can really probably put something together with that. But like some of the items I'm just not really like super duper fond of. Or do I feel like I can make a combination and be like, okay, yeah, somebody feel like, yeah, I should buy that. But at the same time, I want to try to find out if I can make like a super fire combination that makes somebody say, oh yeah, man, I'll buy that. You know what I mean? So try to see what I can muster up. But yeah, let me know if you guys got any questions, concerns, thoughts, anything like that. Probably wrap it up in a couple seconds, man. Grab me a bite to eat and meet you guys in that Twitter space. Remember to put in your ticket for your methane tokens. We'll be giving them out tomorrow. We're getting really close to our next point of our 6th airdrop. This week is going to be our 8th methane token drop, which is pretty cool. We've been out here really putting in work as far as for the methane tokens, giving them out, allowing people to do that. I mean, technically you guys can really get depending on what your holdings are, you get a loot box per week. I also want to say shouts out to the people who come into the Discord and kind of play the different games with us, man. Speaking of that, man, see if I can sneak in and get a W real quick. Sometimes Eddie T be sleepy. I don't know if him bone up, but sometimes I'm able to get a free W every once in a while, which is free tokens. Speaking of tokens, we gonna go ahead and hit the daily. I want to hit the weekly, but I know I'm too late. Yeah, I got two more days. Okay, I got 2 more days for that. Yeah, the Discord game's real. Yeah, all I need is like one more W, and it's big bag time. So y'all know what it is if y'all been inside of the Discord, man. What up, Roberta? See you sliding through. What's the word? But yeah, man. Matter of fact, man, look, we can actually go out on that, man. I'll let y'all see me open up the can and whoop ass one time. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, have you guys any questions, concerns, thoughts, man? Let me know. If not, we'll end with this pleasant sounding Latin beat. As you can see, there's usually always haters.
Boo this man!
That's enough tokens for a big box. Wish I could make this screen bigger. I'll do that. I cried during the show. What? And I'm still alive. I should have just killed myself after that. What happened? What'd I tell you? What I
Boo this man!
Boo grind, yay me. Appreciate you guys, man. It's just man, I told you, man, that's just how I'm coming, man. That's how I'm coming, man. You know what I mean? You guys saw me start it up. I didn't push anything additional, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and check that balance though. Guess who's getting a big bag tonight? All right, so y'all know what's going down in this space, man. I just got enough for a big bag, so we will be giving away probably something. Don't quote me on that. Check in into the Twitter space. We'll see how that works out. Didn't see any questions inside of the chat, but greatly appreciate you guys for coming in and rocking with your boy. And you see Grinds hating in there, so damn, I'm dead. I like that one. All right, but yeah, man, you guys enjoy your night, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. It's more than appreciate you guys showing up, man. Show up to the Twitter space, get some more information, ask some questions, whatever you guys got to do. Remember that Discord ticket. If you don't put it in during the time frame, you won't be getting that airdrop. Doesn't matter if it's before or after. If you do that before or after, it's just not gonna work out. It won't show up. Yeah, man, gotta keep the integrity, man. Keep things going. But you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'm out of here. Keep cuffing those dips, and of course, look for good support levels. Beyond that, it's beyond crypto, man. You guys enjoy the rest of your night, man. I'm out of here.